Yo, 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 what up, people? It's gonna be the final day of the R and the TH sound. Let's begin. Now that you have spent time practicing the R sound and the two TH sounds separately, it's time to combine them. This is where the real progress begins. In everyday English, sounds rarely appear in isolation. Instead, they flow together in words, phrases, and complete sentences. Phrases and complete sentences. A confident speaker does not think about every individual sound. Instead, the mouth learns to move naturally from one position to another through repetition and experience. At first, combining the DR and the TH sounds may feel difficult. You might pronounce the R correctly, but lose the TH, or produce a clear TH, but forget to retract your tongue for the R. This happens because your mouth is learning a new pattern of movement. Just as an athlete trains different muscle groups to work together, you are training your speech muscles to move smoothly between challenging sounds. Fortunately, your mouth is remarkably adaptable. Every repetition creates a stronger connection between your brain and the muscles responsible for speech. Eventually, movements at once required concise effort become automatic. That is why consistency practice is far more valuable than occasional long study sessions. Reading for 50 minutes every day will usually produce greater improvement than practicing for 3 hours only once a week. Begin by reading these combinations slowly. 3 remarkable reasons. 3 remarkable reasons. 3 remarkable reasons. Through rough roads. Through rough roads. Through rough roads. Their greatest strength. Their greatest strength. Their greatest strength. Remarkable 3-day trip. Remarkable 3-day trip. Remarkable 3-day trip. Through the rain. Through the rain. Through the rain. Rather than rushing. Rather than rushing. Rather than rushing. 3 thriving restaurants. 3 thriving restaurants. 3 thriving restaurants. Throughout the region. Throughout the region. Throughout the region. The remarkable researcher. The remarkable researcher. The remarkable researcher. Their responsibility. Their responsibility. Their responsibility. Notice how your tongue changes positions for the TH. It moves gently toward the teeth. The teeth. For the R. It bowls slightly backward without touching the roof of your mouth. Throughout the region. Exactly, that's true though. Okay, it moves gently toward the teeth. For the R, it bolts slightly backward, without touching the roof of your mouth. The movement should become smooth and relaxed rather than forced. Now, place those combinations into complete sentences. 3 remarkable researchers traveled throughout the region collecting valuable information. 3 remarkable researchers traveled throughout the region collecting valuable information. 3 remarkable researchers traveled throughout the region collecting valuable information. Their greatest strength came through years of thoughtful practice and careful preparation. Their greatest strength came through years of thoughtful practice and careful preparation. See, preparation, I literally have no idea how to make the sound of that word. Let's find out.
Preparation.
That is weird. That's weird, wallahi. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The website is taking too long. We can't wait, so we're just gonna move on. Alright. Preparation. I don't know, but I'm gonna look it up later. Let's move on. Rather than rushing through the project, they reviewed every report thoroughly before reaching a conclusion. Rather than rushing through the project, they reviewed every report thoroughly before reaching a conclusion. Rather than rushing through the project, they reviewed every report thoroughly before reaching a conclusion. Good.
Preparation.
Oh, preparation. It's not bread, is it? It's not bread, but it's bread.
Preparation.
It's not bread, it's bread. Preparation. It's like P as a bend, R as a run, A as a head. So it's like preparation. As a head. Preparation. I literally can't even do it, dude. Trust me, I can't. Their greatest strength came through years of thoughtful practice and careful preparation, and careful preparation, and careful preparation. We'll move on. 3 brothers drove through rough roads before arriving at thriving restaurants near the river. 3 brothers drove through drove through, is it drove or drove? Like how do we even make this sound too? Wait, let's find out. Drove. So like
drove.
I'm like kind of similar to what I'm saying though. Drove. It's like the CH sound. Drove. It's not like D and R pronounced separately, but rather C and H pronounced like that. Drove.
Drove.
Exactly, you can hear. So obvious.
Drove.
I'm right then. Good. 3 brothers drove through rough roads before arriving at the thriving restaurants near the river. The remarkable teacher reminded every student that real progress requires patience rather than perfection. The remarkable teacher reminded every student that real progress requires patience rather than perfection. The remarkable teacher reminded every student that real progress requires patience rather than perfection. The remarkable teacher reminded every student that real progress requires patience rather than perfection. The remarkable teacher reminded every student that real progress requires patience rather than perfection. The remarkable teacher reminded every student that real progress requires patience rather than perfection. These sentences contain frequent transitions between the R and the TH sound, helping your mouth develop flexibility and accuracy. Read each sentence slowly 3 times before increasing your speed. Accuracy should always come before fluency. Okay, let's try it again, but with speed. Not like we'll make sure that we're fluent, but we want to increase the speed. You got me? 3 remarkable researchers traveled throughout the region collecting valuable information. 3 remarkable researchers traveled throughout the region collecting valuable information. Their greatest strength came through years of thoughtful practice and careful preparation. Their greatest strength came through years of thoughtful practice and careful preparation. Not preparation. Rather than rushing through the project, they reviewed every report thoroughly before reaching a conclusion. Rather than rushing through the project, they reviewed every report thoroughly before reaching a conclusion. 3 brothers drove through rough roads before arriving at the thriving restaurant near the river. The remarkable teacher reminded every student that real progress requires patience rather than perfection. Good, you did it. One reason many learners struggle with connected speech is that they practice only individual vocabulary words. Vocabulary words. Although learning words is important, conversations happen in complete thoughts. Native speakers naturally connect one word to the next. They rarely pause after every word. Instead, the sound flow together to create rhythm. Read the following paragraph naturally. 3 remarkable friends decided to travel throughout the country during their summer break. Their summer, is it break? I have no idea.
break,
Break. Mana?
break,
Break. A as a day.
A,
Okay. B as a book, R as a run, A as a day, cat, and C as a cat. Interesting. Break. Okay. Their summer break. Okay. 3 remarkable friends decided to travel throughout the country during their summer break. 3 remarkable friends decided to travel throughout the country during their summer break. Rather than choosing the fastest route, they preferred the more adventurous road through forests, rivers, and mountains. Okay. Rather than choosing the fastest route, they preferred the more adventurous road throughout forests, rivers, and mountains. Is it adventurous? Adventurous, I guess, right? Am I not right? Adventurous.
adventurous,
Adventurous, I'm right. Adventurous, or as like mother, adventurous,
adventurous,
okay? Rather than choosing the fastest road, they preferred the more adventurous road through forests, rivers, and mountains. They believe that the greatest memories are created through meaningful experiences rather than comfortable routines. They believed that the greatest memories are created through meaningful experiences rather than comfortable routines. Routines or routines? Let's find out. Routines. It's E.
routine,
Routine, not routine. Row, as a blue.
routine,
Routine. Okay. Routines. Experience rather than comfortable routines. Throughout their journey, they met friendly strangers, shared thoughtful conversations, and recorded every remarkable adventure. Throughout their journey, they met friendly strangers, shared thoughtful conversations, and recorded every remarkable adventure. Throughout their journey, throughout their journey, they met friendly strangers, shared thoughtful conversations, and recorded every remarkable adventure. Okay, Three remarkable friends decided to travel throughout the country during their summer break. Rather than choosing the fastest road, they preferred the more adventurous road. The more adventurous road through forests, rivers, and mountains. They believe that the greatest memories are created through meaningful experiences rather than comfortable routines. Throughout their journey, they met friendly strangers, shared thoughtful conversations, and recorded every remarkable adventure. Notice how frequently the R and the TH sounds appear together. Instead of concentrating on every individual sound, focus on maintaining a steady rhythm. If you make a mistake, stop, repeat the sentences slowly, and continue. Improvement comes from correction, not from avoiding mistakes. Reading aloud is one of the most effective ways to develop this skill. Dude, is it develop? Like, I don't get the rhythm. Like, I literally do not understand where to stress or where not to stress on this word, develop.
Develop.
So the first E is pronounced as I, like ship. As like E, okay. The second E is pronounced as as like head. And the last O is pronounced as A, like above. Like above. That's wild, isn't it? Above. So it's gonna be develop. Develop. That's right in itself. Reading aloud is one of the most effective ways to develop this skill because it combines pronunciation, rhythm, vocabulary, and confidence. It also teaches your breathing to match natural speech. Many learners unknowingly hold their breath while speaking difficult sentences. As a result, their voices become tense and their pronunciation suffers. Relax your shoulders, breathe naturally, and allow the words to flow comfortably. Wow! Record yourself remains one of the most valuable exercises you can perform. After recording, ask yourself a few simple questions. Did every R sound clear? Did every TH sound remain? Did every TH sound remain accurate? Did I rush through difficult words? Did my speech sound relaxed? Did I pause naturally between ideas? Answering these questions honestly will help you improve much faster than simply reading without reflection. I'm not doing any reflection on this type of content that I'm doing, but I should be doing. So I'm going to start doing soon, inshallah. As your pronunciation becomes stronger, something even more important begins to happen. Your confidence increases, you stop worrying about every sound and begin focusing on your message. Your attention shifts from how do I pronounce this word to how can I explain this idea clearly. Well, your attention shifts from how do I pronounce this word to how can I explain this idea clearly. That shift is one of the biggest milestones in language learning. Remember that pronunciation is not the final goal. Communication is the goal. Pronunciation simply makes communication easier. A clear speaker allows listeners to focus on ideas rather than decoding words. Whether you are speaking during a meeting, teaching a lesson, recording a YouTube video. We'll be back. Let's continue. Whether you are speaking during a meeting, teaching a lesson, recording a YouTube video, participating in a sales call, or, wait, how do I say sales? This word is literally giving me too much problem, baby. I cannot tell you, I can't.
Sales.
Okay, sales.
Sales.
Sales. Apparently, it seems I can get it. No, I cannot. No, I can't get it. But it's gonna take a bit of time. Yep. Whether you are speaking during a meeting, teaching a lesson, or recording a YouTube video, participating in a sales call, or introducing yourself to someone new, clear pronunciation helps people understand you more easily. The combination of the R and the TH sounds represents then more than a pronunciation exercise. It represents discipline, consistency, and growth. Every difficult sentence you practice today becomes an easy sentence tomorrow. Every recording becomes another step toward fluency. Every thoughtful correction strengthens your ability to communicate confidently with people from around the world. Continue reading aloud every day. Continue recording yourself. Continue refining difficult sounds one repetition at a time. Great communicators are not created by chance. They are created through thousands of careful repetitions, thoughtful corrections, and the willingness to improve a little every single day. In the next we are. So now the only thing we have left is to do tongue twisters. We'll find out. Three remarkable brothers traveled throughout 3 thriving regions, throwing red ropes across roaring rivers, reading thrilling stories, researching revolutionary breakthroughs, breakthroughs, thanking thoughtfully strangers, and remembering the true growth requires relentless repetition rather than raw talent. That is wild in itself, though. Throughout 3 remarkable Thursdays, 3 resilient brothers traveled throughout 3 resilient brothers traveled through thriving rainforests, crossed roaring rivers, repaired broken bridges, rescued frightened travelers, thanked every friendly stranger, recorded their extraordinary adventures, remembered every valuable lessons, and returned home stranger, wiser and more grateful than ever before. Throughout 3 remarkable Thursdays, Three resilient brothers traveled throughout thriving rainforests, crossed roaring rivers, repaired broken bridges, rescued frightened travelers, thanked every friendly stranger, recorded their extraordinary adventures, remembered every valuable lesson, returned home stranger, wiser and more grateful than ever before. So I'm curious about extraordinary. Like I don't know how to like exactly say that, but let's find out.
Extraordinary.
Dude, that sounds too fast.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary. So you kind of like combine the A and the O in the middle, and you don't like pronounce them that much. So you just say extraordinary, like fast. You don't even like give them that much attention. You don't stress them, basically. Extraordinary. That is an extraordinary thing. Extraordinary. Wait.
Extraordinary.
Denary. No, it's not dinery though. It's denary, isn't it?
Extraordinary.
Y'all hear that? That's wild.
Extraordinary.
Extra, I get it, that part, but I'm not getting the other part, Habibi. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. Yes, I cannot do it so, but let me find out a slower version of this.
Extraordinary.
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 Extraordinary. Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary. As a like, you know, N. Extraordinary.